At Maxwell, Newton and Rackstraw Counsellors, we've become very aware by talking to our clients almost daily that there's a very, very thin line between feeling informed about COVID-19 and feeling completely overwhelmed. It literally feels like there is absolutely nothing else we are talking about. And so it's very easy to feel overwhelmed, and it is up to us to filter the information that comes our way. And interestingly, we're not only feeling the overwhelm from politicians and medical experts, we're also feeling the overwhelm of the comparison of how you are doing in lockdown as opposed to how I am doing. And so it's quite easy to feel overwhelmed by the images of great bake-offs and the massive family Zoom reunions and the quiz nights and people running 21K marathons in their own homes. It's incredible. But for some, there's that overwhelm of that I need to be doing. I need to be productive. I need to be learning a new skill. I need to be literally keeping up with the Joneses. Otherwise, I'm not doing this well. And really, we have to come back to remembering that this is an unprecedented global crisis. Our greatest challenge right now is that we have to build resilience to be able to sit in the discomfort of not knowing what's coming next. And so it's very easy to fall into the trap of wanting to compare. But it's so important to know that what works for one doesn't necessarily work for the other. And so now's the time that we really do have to lean in and learn and understand what's going to be my way. Because my way is going to be different to yours. And one of the ways of finding my way is to turn down that volume on the inner critic. A lot of us have that voice inside of our head that says, you really must be cleaning out the linen cupboard. You really should be doing more homeschooling with the kids. And oh, why haven't you? It's that critic that's continuously criticizing. And so now's the time to turn the volume down on that voice. And it really is the time to turn the volume up on that compassionate voice. That compassionate voice that says, wow, this is really hard, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm going to be okay. It's that compassionate voice that gives you permission to stay in your pajamas for the day, knowing that maybe tomorrow I'll get up early and be productive. It's that compassionate voice that gives you a me day. It's the compassionate voice that allows you to build back that little bit of energy for yourself. Because when we feel depleted, when we feel completely under pressure, or like we're literally moving through quicksand, we're so tired from doing nothing, it's so difficult to have compassion for self, and then it's almost impossible to feel empathy for the other. And right now, that's what we need. We need empathy for each other as much as we need compassion for ourselves. And so now's really the time to understand what it is that I might need to build up the resilience to sit in the discomfort of not knowing. Because what works for me is not necessarily going to be the thing that works for you. And that's okay.